kind of on that point, uh, I'm sure there's quite a lot of lobbying going on right now from every industry, from every interest group. Um, how do you assess the job that the cannabis industry broadly is doing in terms of lobbying around these issues? And within that, what voices do you want to hear more, or how can people, particularly right now at home, how who should we be contacting, and what messages do you think really need to be heard right now?
I think a couple of things in response to that question. One, that coalitions are always more powerful. So if it's the industry working with labor, working with social justice groups, working with patient advocate groups, all speaking with one voice, that's the best. And all saying, here are the challenges that we're all collectively facing. We share our conviction that these challenges are the ones that need to be addressed first, and that these are some proposals that we have. That's the best. As I've always believed and said, and I'll say it again here, I really do think that the industry's future is inextricably interlinked with working people and labor. And when organized labor works with the industry to make asks for support in times of struggle, that can be a very powerful voice, a much more amplified voice. So I recommend working in coalitions. I mean, for folks that don't have organized labor, UFCW, or the Teamsters as their workers right now, and are staring in the face an increase in cost, I know that can be hard. I understand that, especially now in a crisis. It was hard before, it's even harder now. But I think there's a lot of broad benefits in terms of the ability to advocate effectively and find comprehensive solutions that come with a partnership with labor that I just can't recommend enough. But that coalition approach, very important. Getting all the different voices in support of a singular pathway for success and for support and for emergence of the industry is going to be the best way to do it. If you, and I know that there's different segments of the industry. I know that some industry associations don't get along with others. But I just really want to highly recommend that folks think about potential solutions that help everybody, and kind of put aside differences for now, and try to find ways to address this common threat of a pandemic created recession.
We did that, Rob, earlier today. We did that. We are united. We had a organizing the orgs.
Great news.
Yay! We had an organizing the orgs panel, and it went, I swear, it seemed like it was 5 minutes long. It went by so fast. We're gonna take it up again next month, but they're vowing to work together. And we can't bombard you with, I talked to a leader from an organization yesterday, and he wanted me to push this bill, and I'm like, no. We're wasting their time. You're wasting your time. That's not on anybody's radar right now.
Right.
Join us on this panel. We've got to get organized, and that's going to happen.
I love it. I'm very happy to hear that. Thanks, Susan, for that update. I think if the more everyone is working from the same playbook, has the same priorities, believes that the same pathway forward is the pathway for success, the better.